Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing another video about my tattoos. I have been kind of going back and doing like individual videos on my tattoos instead of just throwing them all out all at once. Today I'm going to be talking about my finger tattoos. I already have a video all on this sleeve that's up, and I have a video on my palm tattoos, an updated one. If that's not up already, it should be up soon. I'll link it in the description, more videos about my individual tattoos. So I'm going to be talking about my finger ones. So let me just start by saying I've gotten very, very lucky with my finger tattoos. I work with my hands pretty much on a daily basis as a hairstylist, and I have really never had to get my finger tattoos touched up, but we'll get to that in a second. Pretty much everyone I know who has gotten fingers on their tattoos pretty much everyone I know who has gotten tattoos on their fingers has inevitably had to get a touch-up at some point. I've had all of my finger tattoos for, I think, at least 3 years, and I'll just show you what I have first. So I have my knuckles that say open mind. I have a bow on this finger and an anchor on this finger. I have 3 dots on all of my fingers, including my thumbs, by the cuticle. Let's start with my knuckles. I was in Atlantic City for a friend's birthday, and I'd been wanting to get my knuckles tattooed for a while, and there was a tattoo shop there, and I was like, fuck it, let's go. So I went, told him what I wanted, showed him what I wanted, and basically his options were, you know, with this kind of font, either he can do it and I'll probably have to get it touched up pretty frequently, or he can kind of like dig in, blow it out a little bit, and I would never have to get it touched up. So that's the option I went with. If you see me in person, a lot of my tattoos appear to be like blown out because I am so fair skinned. You can see every little glow of like pigment that's around it that you wouldn't see on other people. And also I have very thin skin. So I don't know if you can see on the video, but there is like a little bit of like a bluish green glow around some of the letters. Again, it's not noticeable and it doesn't bother me if it means I don't have to get my tattoos touched up ever in my life. That is a blessing to me and I will take it. So for pain, this part of the knuckle, it hurt bad. It was the least painful out of the other spots on my fingers, but it hurt pretty bad. Probably like a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8. It hurt pretty bad, but it goes very quickly. Now let's talk about the lower knuckle. I only have things on this finger. I plan on getting all of my lower knuckles tattooed. I'm just not in a rush to do it. I really want my lower knuckles to be more like pastel colors because I have very small hands and I don't want it to look like super crowded. So I chose to get a gray anchor and a pink bow. Now these are the only 2 that I got touched up, and I only got them touched up once, like a few months after getting them. As you can see, they're still pretty good. This one could maybe get a touch up, but not enough to the point where like I would actually do it or care. Because they're pastel, that's the only reason they needed a touch up for me personally. It's definitely harder to keep like the lighter colors on your fingers, but this hurt more than my upper knuckles. I'd say that was probably like an 8.5 to 9 out of 10 on the pain scale. But again, it goes super quick, so it's like whatever. Now, the dots near my cuticles, I've had these for many years, and I do have to say they looked a lot better when I got them done. Over time, the ink has kind of spread, and like it used to be like big dot, little dot, smallest dot, and now a lot of the dots kind of look like they're the same size, and they're like a little kind of like blurry around the edges, so they're not perfect, but I've never had to get them touched up, which is insane. I don't know why or how, but I've never had to get them touched up. I think just because, again, he just like kind of drilled it in. Oh, and these 2 and the cuticle ones I got done by my normal artist, which is Monkey Boy at Freehold Tattoo in New Jersey. But he just kind of boop, 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 and just did it. And, you know, although they don't look as good as they did when I first got them done, I think they still look really good. And the fact that I haven't gotten them touched up not once. See, this one's the most wonky, I think, but I honestly just really don't care. I don't even notice these, to be honest. But, yeah, they're still really good, actually, like, surprisingly. And I've never had to get them touched up, so I'm very happy about that. But that cuticle tattoo, bitch, that definitely is, like, 10 out of 10. Like, that shit hurt. It felt like someone was drilling my nail bed. Like, it felt like someone fucking, like, took a vibrating drill, shoved it under my nail, and was ripping my nails out. Basically, that's how it felt. So, luckily, it was just dots, but shit, if it was more than dots, I would have been, like, having a conniption, to be honest. So, that's just my experience with finger tattoos. I think, I would say, like, 90% of people have to get their finger tattoos touched up at least once. I've been very lucky, like I said. But it's definitely painful, and you guys, please, 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 please think before you get a tattoo on your finger. I know it's, like, super trendy right now, and people are getting, like, their first tattoos, or, like, they don't have any visible tattoos, and they're just getting stuff, like, on the insides of their fingers, and, like, on their knuckles and stuff. I really, really think that's a bad, bad decision. As much as, you know, we think we live in such an amazingly progressive world where you can do whatever you want and look however you want, the fact of the matter is, jobs won't hire you. I'm lucky to be self-employed and be in a career where I can have these tattoos, but you will literally have to, like, wear a band-aid, like, on these tattoos every day in certain career, like, environments. And also, like, just please don't get your knuckles tattooed before you're, like, heavily tattooed. Like, it's just, I'm not telling you what to do, but, like, in the tattoo community, that's, like, super, like, cringy, and just, like, guys, please don't do it. Like, just for your own sake. Like, honestly, like, I'm not trying to be a bitch, just, like, for your own sake. Try and avoid knuckle tattoos until you have, like, a lot of other tattoos. For your own sake, honestly. Not just the fact that, like, you're supposed to, like, earn your, like, hand and finger tattoos, but just, you're gonna get trouble for it in certain careers. As much as you think it's, like, cute, little, and dainty, a lot of employers won't. So please just think about it. Really, really think about it. And if you do decide to get it, of course, that's totally your choice, and I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you don't have to get it touched up too much, and I hope it doesn't hurt you too much. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And yeah, stay sassy. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.